after he comes back from foreign travel, postings on his YouTube account and other social media indicating that he'd had exposure to jihadist elements, whether that's connected to Chechnya and the struggles there against Russia or otherwise. What do you know this morning, and what do you want to know?
Yeah, well, it's important to understand why, in fact, the FBI interviewed him in the first place. So they had information from a foreign intelligence service that they were concerned about his possible radicalization. And so they went from there. The FBI did their due diligence and did a very thorough job about trying to run that to ground. And then asked some more help from that intelligence service to try to get further clarification. And unfortunately, that intelligence service stopped cooperating. So what happens is that case gets closed down. He, we believe, may have actually traveled on an alias to get back to his home country, and that 7 months, 6.5 months or so becomes extremely important. So you know he had some radicalization before he left. You know that he didn't probably travel on his own name or some variation of his own name, and when he comes back, he has a renewed interest in that radicalization belief process. So he's very devout. We know he was very religious and devout and very active in the Boston Islamic Society. And a devout attender of prayers in mosque on Fridays. So you see something happening, and you can see it happening after that travel. And so that 6.5 months becomes incredibly important, and it would lead one to believe that that's probably where he got that final radicalization to push him to commit acts of violence, and where he may have received training on what we ultimately saw last Monday.